Okay, this video I'm doing 8 through 10. So for number 8, the graph of the line F is shown below, which equation describes a line parallel to line F that has a y-intercept at 0, -5. So first of all, this is my line. Remember, so line parallel means it's also going to have to move in this direction at the same rate, right? So what we need to do first is let's find this slope. There's a couple ways to do it. From a graph, the easiest way, guys, is to look at it and just count, right? So we know that this slope for line F, so the slope for line F, right, I'm just doing that so you know, is a negative. It's moving down. So we have a negative, and we are rising up 1, 2, 3, and we are running across 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, does -3/4 reduce? No, so this is my slope. What makes them parallel? What makes them parallel is the slope is the same. So my answer choice also needs to be -3/4. Remember, it's y equals mx plus b. The m is always with, the slope is always with the x. So here, do I have a -3/4? No. Here, do I have a -3/4? No. Here? Yes. Here? No. That was easy. My answer was C, and it said the y-intercept was at -5, right? Remember, minus the plus b, the b is my y-intercept, -5. So this one was correct. So now, number 9, what is the equation of a line that contains 0, 3 and is perpendicular to the line graph below? So now we're doing perpendicular. So remember, perpendicular now is the lines are opposite, reciprocal, right? Meaning opposite and flipped, right? So opposite sign, flipped. Okay, so that's two things, opposite sign and then reciprocal is flipped. So first of all, let's find this slope. So this equation, all right, this one right here, line, we'll just do the M right here. All you need is 2 points. I'll go ahead and use these points. Again, I'm looking at the direction and I see it moving down. So it's a negative slope. And I am rising up 2 and running across 1, right? And -2 divided by 1 is -2. However, I know what makes them perpendicular. So if that is this line, the slope of the line to this, so the second slope that's perpendicular should be opposite. So if this one's negative, this one should be positive. And what is 2 flip? So again, yeah, we did simplify it here. However, it's easy for you to see. A -2 was really -2/1. So if we flipped it, it'd be a positive 1/2. So our slope should be a positive 1/2. So look at our answer choices. Positive 1/2, nope. Positive 1/2, nope. Positive 1/2, that's a negative. They forgot to change the sign. Positive 1/2. So the answer was D, and they were saying that the y-intercept was 3. I don't know if you know this, but you should. 0, 3. If we plotted it, okay, that was the y-intercept. They actually gave you the y-intercept, right? It was a positive 3, and that's why all the answer choices had a positive 3 for the y-intercept. Okay, now, number 10, and actually I lied. We're supposed to be doing 8 through 11 in this video, not 8 through 10. So, for number 10, what is the equation of the line that passes through the point, -8, 6, and a slope of 0? So, slope of 0, remember our little penguin, guys. Remember, what does that line look like? Remember, a slope of all horizontal lines is 0. Remember, if you had a little guy here, he'd be so sad. He's not moving, right? He's just not moving anywhere. He's going 0 miles per hour. So it's a horizontal line. Okay, so what we can do to make sure, so this is my x and this is my y. I don't know if you remember the equation of all horizontal lines. All right, but if you don't, let's check our answer choices. A, y equals -8. y equals -8. All right. So that's my horizontal line. That does have a slope of 0, right? But I know it needs to have the point, -8, 6. Does it have the point? Let's plot it. -8, 6. Nope, not even close. Cannot be A. So now, right, let's look at B, y equals 6. I'm going to leave that point there because I want it to still show. So y equals 6. Does this have the point? Yes, and it's also a horizontal line, meaning it's a slope of 0, right? So this one would be the equation. Now, let's check C and D so you can know what these equations look like. So if I did C, x equals -8. So it's x equals -8. Yes, it contains a point, but that was not a slope of 0. This is a vertical line. Remember, my little guy would be falling off. This is a vertical line, undefined slope. So what I was trying to tell you guys, all horizontal lines, it's y equals whatever the y value is, right? They gave us the y, so that's why the equation was y equals 6. All right, so now for number 11, which of the following pairs of points define a line segment parallel to the x-axis? So, guys, which way does the x-axis run? Right? It's my horizontal line, right? So, they want to know, does these points, if I plotted them, would it be horizontal? Would it make a line segment, right? What about these points? What about these points? What about these points? So we can do this a couple of ways. What I would do is let's plot the points in Desmos, right? So here, for line segment A, 9, 4, and -9, 4, let's plot them. So I can do parentheses. I can either do that or add a table. So you can either do this, 9, 4, and then -9, 4, or you just gotta put the points in a table. So if I was to connect my dots here and make a line segment, would it be parallel to the x-axis? Yes, this is horizontal. This is horizontal. They both have a slope of 0. So yes, that would work. Okay, so, whoops. So yes, line segment number 1 would work. All right, what about number 2? 9, 4, 9, -4. So again, let's go to Desmos. So it was 9, 4. So again, you can either put the points or just add a table. Same thing. So 9, 4. I forgot. 9, 4, 9, -4. 9, -4. So these points. Okay, if I made the line segment here, this would be a vertical line. Is a vertical line the same slope as a horizontal line? No, right? They're crossing each other. Remember, it's even crossing my x-axis right here. Vertical lines, parallel lines never touch. So line segment number 2 would not work. Oops. Okay, so this one would not work. What about -9, -4, and 9, -4? So -9, -4. Clear these out over here. -9, -4, and then 9, -4. I keep forgetting the points. 9, -4. So these points here, let's zoom out a little bit. Again, if I connected these lines, that would also be a horizontal line, just like the x-axis. So those also would be parallel to each other. So this would work. So 1 and 3 would work. And by looking at my answer choices, I don't even need to bother with 4 because 1 only. No, that's not correct because it's 1 and 3. 3 only. Nope. It's 1 and 3. 4 only. No, I haven't even got to 4, and I know I needed 1 and 3. So it had to be D. So I don't even need to waste my time with that. Okay?